I'm Salt Lake City Mayor Jackie Biskupski, and welcome to the festival. It is such an honor to be here at the 40th Annual Utah Arts Festival. I'm here tonight to present the Mayor's Artist Awards. Each award recognizes the outstanding individuals and organizations whose work adds so much to our city's character, vibrancy, and economy. They each work tirelessly to perfect their craft while making our community a more exciting place to live. These awards, in conjunction with the Salt Lake City Arts Council, have been presented at this festival since 1992. Recipients were selected from a pool of applicants and juried by a panel comprised of previous winners and representatives from Salt Lake City. Each award comes with a $500 cash gift and a work of art created by a local artist, Paul Heath. So let's get started. All right. There we go. The Visual Arts Award goes to Kathryn Stats. Kathryn's landscapes are highly regarded by the local art community and across this country. She was born in Idaho in 1944. Kathryn's mom, a young widow and school teacher, didn't want her to struggle financially and urged her not to become an artist. Lucky for us, Kathryn followed her heart. Her influences are Utah artists Frank Erickson, Ken Baxter, and her great uncle, the iconic Utah painter LeConte Stewart. The vast red rock vistas of southern Utah are some of her favorite subjects. Kathryn has said, "My heart has always been in the landscape and the wonder of it all." In addition to being an exceptional artist, Kathryn has generously shared her skills with many Utah artists over the years. Kathryn is out of town at a painting workshop scheduled long ago, so her award will be accepted by her sister, Judy Alder.
Kathryn greatly regretted that she couldn't be here tonight, but she wanted me to thank the Salt Lake City Art Council and the mayor, and also all of you for coming out tonight. Thank you so much.
Great.
This year's recipient of the Performing Arts Award is Jason Harding. Jason has spent the last 13 years living in Utah as principal symphony keyboardist of the Utah Symphony and artistic director of the Nova Chamber Music Series. Salt Lake Tribune critic Catherine Reese Newton wrote, "Jason Harding came to Salt Lake City to fill a position that hadn't existed before. Now it's hard to imagine the area's cultural scene without him." Jason's work with Nova includes the expansion of outreach to junior high school students and creating programs with both historical pieces and new pieces by living composers. He has collaborated with Plan B Theater, Utah Symphony, Utah Chamber Artists, Madeline Choir School, the Gina Backauer International Piano Foundation, and Utah Heritage Foundation. Accepting the award for Jason Harding is his wife, Kimi Kawashima. Kimi, congratulations.
On behalf of Jason, thank you very much to the Salt Lake City Arts Council for this incredible honor. Thank you to the mayor. It's been a real privilege since we've moved here 13 years ago to see what an incredible community of artists and of musicians and audience members and patrons that support classical music and such a diverse array of arts here in Utah, and we're privileged to be a part of it. So thank you very much.
The Service to the Arts as an Individual Award goes to Betsy Burton. Betsy co-founded the King's English Bookshop in Salt Lake City in 1978. Among other adventures, running the business inspired her to write a book about life in an independent bookstore titled, appropriately enough, The King's English Adventures of an Independent Bookseller. Betsy has served on many community boards and has been a committed advocate in the local first arena. Betsy and her staff had made the King's English a beloved gathering space in the city's 15th and 15th neighborhood. People are coming to browse, discuss favorite books, read to their children, or sign up for a book club. Besides surviving the competition of the big chains and online booksellers, Betsy remains a passionate defender of free expression. Each year, she highlights Banned Book Week and speaks out against censorship and government interference in the arts. Betsy is also the current president of the American Booksellers Organization. And Betsy is here tonight to accept her award. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Salt Lake City and the Arts Council. But most of all, I want to thank the booksellers at the King's English for their passion and their knowledge and for their staying power during that time that everybody said the book was dead. Common wisdom isn't always right. I also want to thank Local First for proving that local is not dead, but alive and well in Salt Lake City. I want to thank the book for saving my life over and over again, and I want to thank all of you readers for keeping the King's English alive and keeping reading alive. Thank you so much.
Okay. The Service to the Arts as an Organization Award goes to the Utah Tibetan Association. The Utah Tibetan Association began as a resettlement program in Salt Lake City 20 years ago to help ease refugees' assimilation into a whole new culture. The Tibetan population in Utah includes those who left Tibet as adults or children and those born in exile. Association members preserve and promote their rich Tibetan culture through preservation of arts, language, religion, and identity. They also mentor and guide the next generation of Utah Tibetans. Young people learn cultural dances and perform at the Living Traditions and Asian festivals. Perhaps the greatest gifts the Tibetans have given our community are their values of kindness, compassion, and harmony. And we are grateful to them for twice bringing His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, to our community, including just this past week. Accepting the award is Sitar Doma, Cultural Director of the Utah Tibetan Association.
my name is Satar Doma. I'm one of the cultural directors for Utah Tibetan Association Community, and we just want to give a big thanks to our mayor, Salt Lake City Council Arts, for making these events possible and having us included in them. So big thank you to you guys. Thank you.
Okay, so the second winner of the Service to the Arts as an organization is the Utah Symphony Utah Opera. Papers here. This year is the 75th anniversary of our amazing Utah Symphony. These gifted musicians connect us all by performing great live music at Abravana Hall, the Janet Quinney Lawson Capitol Theater, the Deer Valley Music Festival, and in smaller communities throughout the state with their education and outreach programs. The symphony is under the direction of Maestro Thierry Fisher, and Christopher Macbeth is at the helm of the Utah Opera. They collaborate with Ballet West, the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, Madeline Choir School, and at the Utah Shakespeare Festival, KUED, Red Butte Garden, and the Utah Arts Festival. The symphony recently performed to sold-out crowds at Carnegie Hall in New York City. Each year, our symphony and opera reach some 340,000 people. Accepting their award is Patricia Richards, interim president and CEO of the Utah Symphony and Utah Opera.
Thank you, Mayor. It's an honor to receive this award on behalf of the Utah Symphony Utah Opera, the board, and the many talented musicians and staff that share their gifts with you every year. It's a great credit to this community that you value the arts the way you do and that you're able to support a symphony, an opera company, and the many performing arts that make this community such a great place to live. So thank you for this honor, and thank you very much for your support.
Tonight, I am pleased to present the Utah Arts Festival with a special recognition award to celebrate the 40th anniversary of this incredible event. The Utah Arts Festival celebrates and promotes the arts in all their forms. More than 80,000 people attend every year. That makes this the largest outdoor arts event in Utah. The festival consistently ranks among the top 50 fine arts festivals in the nation and recently received the Governor's Leadership in the Arts Award. So what started as a 3-day event on Main Street has blossomed into one of the most anticipated festivals of the year. A dedicated staff and hundreds of volunteers keep this festival running year after year. Let's give it up for this amazing event and all those people who put it together for us, especially during the hottest days of the summer, even though we're enjoying this beautiful afternoon. Accepting the award tonight is Lisa Sewell, Executive Director of the Utah Arts Festival.
Thank you very much for this honor. We're very happy to receive it, especially on the occasion of our 40th anniversary. But this award also belongs to those founders of this festival who in 1976 had this crazy idea to take the arts out of the art galleries and bring it to the streets for the people. So from a festival that began as a mere 1 block on Main Street to over an expanse of over 11 acres now, this is your festival, and an entire generation has grown up with this. And it's your festival. We are merely the stewards of it for the time being, and we know with your support, this festival is going to go on for the next generation and the next. So thanks for all the support, and thank you, Mayor, for this award.
You're welcome. And now let's give another round of applause to all the winners tonight. And remember, keep supporting arts and culture in Utah, and have a great night.